it is important to note that according to Edmund Burke, that when bad men associate, let the good combine, else they will fall one by one and unpitied sacrifice in a contemptible struggle.
And as you are aware, 1999 Constitution has amended. It is the federal government of Nigeria that has a constitutional power to investigate and prosecute any economic crimes. And that is where EFCC foundation is laid upon.
In Kogi State today, primary school and secondary school education have become a moribund affair. And here we are, and have some elitist group, so-called elitists in quote, defending the man that is behind the predicament of the millions of Kogi people.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We must always stand for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We must always stand for our rights.
The reason why we are here today is like we have come in solidarity with the EFCC because they have taken a step further to make sure that all our commonwealth that has been stolen away by the immediate past governor and his courts are redeemed. Even though they have been sponsored, some handful of sponsored persons to castigate or group to castigate EFCC. We have come here to encourage the EFCC because the world is watching and that they are just doing what ought to be done. Those at the appropriate time, we can conveniently assure you that those who you see today, who has been paid one way or the other, who has taken gratification to subvert the will of the people, are going to either run away out of this country because justice in itself cannot be denied on this matter.
Today, we are here to assert that back at home, unlike the insinuations that have been passed around, the entire populace of Kogi people are happy with the move that EFCC should continue the good job. I adduce some reasons here. 80 billion naira is not a child play. And 800 million naira for a school fees of 5 to 6 children upfront can pay WAEC fee for 29,630 students in Kogi State. Here we are from a state that the counterpart funding for UBEC is a problem. And thus, children are out of school. Their parents do not have access to money. In Kogi State today, primary school and secondary school education have become a moribund affair. And here we are, and have some elitist group, so-called elitists in quote, defending the man that is behind the predicament of the millions of Kogi people. It is unfortunate that we have found ourselves in this situation. But the most sacrosanct thing is this, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda did not leave the fight against corruption behind. It is visible that yes, there is a remarkable step towards ensuring that corruption is stamped out of the system, knowing that it draws back both our political, economic, and social life, as can be viewed from the incidences that have culminated in Kogi State political and economic sphere in the past 7 to 8 years.
It is obvious that you are defending, and you are acting in line with what you received as a complaint, not just from us, not from only Kogi State, and you have done a thorough investigation. He himself is aware. That's why we're all crying when Baba was removed. We thought that the case would die. It started since 2021, 2022, where 20 billion naira was traced to the Stanley Bank. After then, in 2023, February precisely 22nd, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission obtained a court order that asked Yahya to forfeit some of the properties, up to 40 properties, including Dubai, Maitama, Wuse, Guzape, which he used our money to buy. But unfortunately, you know, EFCC we are not saying EFCC, some of appear say that EFCC do lose case. You are not losing case. You don't lose cases. The problem is a compromised judiciary. We are not asking EFCC to bribe a judge to get a judgment. But the looter have enough money to obtain the court order to get a judgment to their favor. All the Kogites are standing in solidarity with Economic Financial Crime Commission. And just as the chairman is here represented by his peer, you are working in line with the law and Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Through the Attorney General of the Federation, we are asking you that through the Office of Attorney General of the Federation, the President and Commander-in-Chief can compel Governor Dodo to release the Yahya Bello for proper prosecution. Compel on Yahya Bello to come. He's hiding there in Lugard House. He moves when Ododo moves. The governor convoy is not immune. It is the person that is occupying the office of the governor that has immunity.
Yes, yes.
Under Jonathan, Amaechi convoy was stopped. It is the governor Amaechi that has immunity, not the convoy. Ododo obstructing the law, just as you stated in your law, obstructions of your criminal prosecution or investigation amount to jail terms. The judges that are giving these fraudulent judges orders are not immune. The current governor was an auditor general when all these crimes were committed. I ask you to commence his own investigation now.
Yes, that's right.
Just as Commander Nailako said, we are aware that some former governors, chairman of a local government, they withdraw this money, they stockpile it in the Ghana must go, they return it to Kogi State Government House. Invite those local government chairmen, they are willing to bear you witnesses as an exhibit.
We have never seen a situation whereby a sitting governor under his immunity is harboring a known government criminal. Yahya Bello is a thief. And we are urging EFCC to treat Yahya Bello the same way you go after common Yahoo boys along our street. We know where he's living. And if you need us to march along with you to Kogi State Government House to get him out, to smoke him out, we know his hideout. And we in solidarity, we are here that any day you choose, we march along with you people, because he cannot make himself an outlaw in a country where he's governed by a constitution that is our norms. Thank you very much.
I want to assure you, I have the permission of the chairman to assure you that this matter will not be swept under the carpet. The issue that we have with Yahya Bello is not a personal matter. The EFCC is just asked to enforce the law. We have a charge that is pending before the Federal FCT High Court, Abuja. All we simply want Yahya Bello to do is to answer to those charges. We are not concerned about renting crowds or getting people to speak in our favor. No. All we want is for him, wherever he's hiding, let him come out, attend to the charges that have been filed against him. It's not a personal issue. The commission have had cause to arraign several former ex-governors. Some of them are walking free now because they have already been arraigned, properly arraigned, and granted bail. That is what we want Yahya Bello to do, because there's nobody in Nigeria that is above the law. Yahya Bello, as a former governor, does not have immunity against prosecution, and he knows that. So wherever he's hiding, the message I have for him this morning is to simply come out and be properly arraigned before a court of competent judicial and then answer to the allegations that we have referred against him. That is just a simple matter. All other shenanigans that we are seeing is just a distraction as far as the EFCC is concerned. We will not rest until he is arraigned in court. Thank you very much.
This is a letter of commendation we are presenting to the chairman of Economic and Financial Crime Commission.
Yes. No, this is a
symbolic presentation. A symbolic presentation. We know the procedure.
We'll go and do that.
I've accepted it on behalf of the chairman.
Thank you, sir.
Nura TV.